What's going on, everybody? Don here from Ontario Motor Sales, Chevrolet Cadillac. I just want to get on here and do a video with you on how to adjust the height for your power liftgate on your GM SUV. In most instances, people are going to be fine with the power liftgate opening up all the way. However, there may be a couple of occasions where you may not want that. For example, if you park in your garage and you have a lower overhead loft, or if you're parking underground and you only got so much clearance, you may not want the liftgate to open up all the way and risk sort of bumping into anything. So for that reason, there is a couple of options for adjustments on these GM SUVs, and I want to go through that with you right now. Let's have a closer look. All right, so I'm just sitting at the back of this Cadillac XT5. I'm going to go ahead and open up the power liftgate off the key fob. And this is set to the factory setting, which opens up all the way. And like I say, most people are probably going to want this, but again, as I said, there might be a couple of instances where this is too high for you. If you're parking in a garage and you have maybe a lower hanging loft, or if you're doing some underground parking, this might be a little too high and you run the risk of bumping into a lower ceiling. So for that reason, we have a couple of options for lowering how high this will go. First one I'll show you. We just go right into the front here, and we're right on the driver's door. And we look, we've got this little knob. This is currently set at max setting. What we want to do is bring it down to 3/4. Go back to the vehicle, open up this power liftgate, and as you can see, it's not going to go quite as high. So with this in mind, I want to show you a third option. All right, so as I mentioned, there is a third option for adjusting the height of the power liftgate in the back, and that is a custom height setting. What we want to do is come in here, and this is kind of important because it took me about 20 minutes to figure this out before I clued into what I was doing. We don't want it on max setting, we want that on the 3/4 setting. If you put it on max, it's always going to open up to the maximum height. So we'll set that to 3/4. Come to the back of the vehicle. Again, I just hit the key fob, I'm going to open it up, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press this button right here. Okay? Once I press that, it stops it. I'm going to press it again and hold it, and I just want to hold the camera over to this light. And as you can see, we got a beep sound there, and we got the light flashing. Now I can go ahead, press this again to bring it down. Now I'm going to go ahead and open this back up, and you'll see it's going to go to our new custom height setting. There we go. All right, guys, so that's how you adjust the height on the power liftgate on your GM SUV. This is going to work on virtually all GM SUVs, whether you got a Cadillac XT5, an XT4, an Escalade, Chevy Suburban, Tahoe, Yukon, whatever the case is, the Equinox or Traverse even. All those vehicles are going to work basically the same way. As I mentioned, one thing that is important, make sure you go to the 3/4 setting versus the 100% setting. I don't want you to stand there for 20 minutes like I did, scratching my head trying to figure it out. So try to avoid my mistake and just go to the 3/4 setting when you want to do that custom height adjustment. That's all for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and hope the rest of your day is absolutely fantastic. Take care.